Dumelang, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Today we have a young upcoming makeup artist. Her work is beautiful and amazing. You can tell that she loves what she's doing. Watch this episode to hear more about her. Enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel once again, and my name is Liseli Precious, the original Masai in the making, and today we have a profound, self-made makeup artist. Her name is Promise Hlengiwe Macheke. Hi Hlengiwe.
Hi, how are you?
I am good, thanks. Don't be shy.
I'm not shy.
You know you're not shy, so
Exactly.
just relax, be yourself.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I am good, thanks. Look, one of the reasons why I called you here today is because I need you to tell people your story. How you started, where you're from. But before we get to that, we're going to get to start talking about Promise life, right? From the moment you were a child growing up, tell us how Hlengiwe was, how Promise was, as other people know you, right? Tell us how you were.
Okay, well, first of all, thanks for having me.
No problem.
Yeah,
It's a
and okay, Hlengiwe ne, yo. Okay, I grew up in Vereeniging Bedworth Park. I've been in Val ever since. And yeah, really there's nothing I can say about my life, you know. I'm a pastor's kid.
Problem children. Problematic children as well. Yeah.
No, I'm just bubbly, that's all. I'm not really problematic.
Okay, so since you're saying there's nothing you can tell us about your, say for instance, your childhood, tell us how Promise was growing up, okay, into your early teens. Now you're starting to know a little bit about yourself. You're starting to take control of yourself.
Okay, first of all, I love people. Very friendly. I mean,
I
you
can
know
tell.
that.
Yeah, I can tell.
Exactly. And yeah, man, I just love talking to people, you know, interacting with everybody. I'm a jolly person.
Yeah.
Always love making jokes and all that. And growing up, I've been like that till today. People tell me I never change. But the only thing is that I'm a bit humble, you know, you grow up as a person, right?
You do.
Exactly. And yeah, man, and like you start to have like a business-minded thing, you know, like I'm viewing other things like in a different way. Yeah, man, I would say I've grown physically and mentally. Mara, I would say I don't know myself as yet because I'm still discovering who I am.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's all I can say right now.
Okay, so we're done about the childhood part. Now let's get into the part where you were starting to realize more about reality, where you're starting to find yourself, what you want to become when you grow up, things like that, man. Things like your goals in the near or far future, as they used to teach us back in high school. But let's talk about that reality when you're starting to discover who you really are, and how did you take on that?
Okay, firstly, I wanted to be a pharmacist. But because life is life, I started to discover that I love like the beauty side, like I love all the beauty things.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, and then, well, since it gets a science, like the science stream, and I wanted to be a pharmacist, but then at the same time, right now I'm doing, what do you call this, commerce.
Okay.
I'm actually enjoying it more than the science in the city studies, you know. But now, honestly, the only thing that I love to do is beauty, and I see myself very far. Like God is giving me visions of like, okay, this is how you can expand your business. This is, you understand. So like, it's that thing of
all right. Before we get to that part of you getting ideas, getting visions from God, how you can expand so and so and so, let's get to the part now. I hear you say you study. Have you never had that thought of maybe giving up on school to follow this passion that you have of the beauty industry?
First of all, I would like to thank my parents for opening my eyes.
Okay.
I wanted to do the beauty things first, like if it's on a fair.
Exactly, yes.
My parents are like, you cannot just have that as your main career. Yes, you can do what you love, but have a plan B, you know.
Yes.
I've always wanted, like, beauty and that's that. But like no, try other things. Maybe there's other things that you're good at. Let it be your other your hobby and a career at the same time. Yeah, so I wanted to quit school, but then
parents were there
parents
to guide.
exactly.
I mean, that's why we have them at the end of the day.
You see?
But before we get to other things, let's just unpack. Tell people why you chose beauty and how you got into this beauty.
Okay, that's a weird story. I was that girl, Asabatli makeup.
Yes.
I love my natural look. You know those things.
Yes.
But then my cousin came to visit, and then she started like to live with us.
Okay.
And then not the makeup, like her whole look,
All right.
you know. So it was that thing. Like,
wait, how old is she? Is
right?
she older than you?
Yeah, she is.
With how many years?
I think she's 4 years older than me.
Okay.
If not 3. Yeah. So she would like go and attract her, like, okay, what's the eyebrow? How do you do that? You know, I started doing that. People laughed the way I did my makeup, even though back then it was a bit, you know.
Yeah,
you
were starting.
Exactly. They loved the way I did my makeup, and I started to gain interest in that. Wanted to like people to see my talent, you know, get about to makeup and advertise my talent
exactly
through social platforms, you know. Like yeah, after that I just love doing makeup. That's just me.
Okay, now let's get to the part where you now discover that you want to turn this into a business or a career. With that being said, who gave you that idea or what led you to that?
Well, my mom, it's our entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So she's so business minded. She was like, you need to do, like, you're gonna make money,
exactly.
Makeup. And then I'm like, yeah, that's actually true, you know, get into you. And then God was there for me, and like people who support my family, my friends, they were there, they supported me, and yeah, I really thank my mom for that. Like, you know what, you need to do, like, we as a business. And after that, God on my body visions. So okay, do this also, to expand my business. Like what's up do this, do that, and yeah, I'd say yeah, it was successful. Slowly but surely.
Can I just say this to my viewers? What you see now and what you saw in the first episode, like legit, I want my cameraman to zoom this. What you see now and what you saw in the first episode is Hlenima's work. Nothing but her work, her hands. So if you need to legit book anyone for your makeup or getting pretty, with that being said, she's your girl, right? Okay, continuing with that. I'm not going to talk about every MUA out there. I'm just going to talk to you specifically. How do you guys work on your pricing? Because there are a lot of people out there who are complaining about the fact that if you go to that makeup artist, she's very expensive. If you go to that, people are literally complaining about the pricing of MUAs out there. How do you work, or how do you compromise for your clients? With that being said,
first of all, makeup it's very expensive, very costly, you know. So if like I were to charge you, it was a cheap, then instead of getting a profit, it's going to be a liability. I will have to spend more of my money than actually getting something out of it.
Yes,
you know?
I see that.
So yeah, I mean, when I first started, like 120, like 120 rand
for a full face beat.
Exactly.
It's very funny comparing to the fact that now you're charging like
exactly
2 times more.
Yeah. So by then I had few products, and I'm just gonna be real with you guys. Yes. I think they're actually legit, you know. Like sometimes when it comes to makeup, it's quality over quantity. But when it comes to brushes and all that, whichever price, the cheapest. So by then I had like the most cheapest ones, like the products. But when you have more quality products, you are able to actually use them like makeup over you know. So you actually look at the products that you use. Out of that, profit and happy also make your clients like baby. Imagine some go charge 350, but could really understand. So and before I get the price tag, I
Yeah.
actually ask people close to me, or like, what do you feel about my prices?
Mhm.
Are they okay? Are they legit? Do you think whether you would come to me, like, judging by how go makeup and my prices?
Yes.
They're like, no, it's expensive. I think you were but like,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
and that's how I came about my prices.
Okay. Let's get to the part where you now, okay, we're going to take it back a little bit. Let's now go to the part whereby you started buying things yourself. I get it, you used to look up to your older cousin.
Yeah.
Let's go to, and I'd like to think that you were using her things back then.
Yeah.
Let's now go to the time where you started buying your things and actually saw that, what, these are really expensive and I don't think I can maintain them. If you got to that point, with that being said.
Okay, first of all, I have to save money for that.
Mhm.
Like, child care and all that.
Yeah.
But really, like, I'm to 15 rand, like, lipstick 15 rand,
Yeah.
and foundation, even though you looked a bit orangish, but at
Okay.
least, you know,
Yes.
something. As long, like, that's when on Instagram, all
Mhm.
ones of the products that you have to use were about and then I had to save money.
Mhm.
Where would clicks up, wherever mobile
Yes.
products still. They're really expensive.
Very expensive.
Can you 500 rand, you just buy 2 products. You understand?
Yeah.
So I had to save like a lot for makeup. So yeah.
So let's get to the part where now people start seeing interest in your work and they now start coming to you and be like, what? But I want you to teach me that. Did you start charging them, or did you do it out of love, or just, you know, out of being a good person?
At first, like such as too, it was just, you know, out of
Yeah.
hey, okay, this is what you have to do, but actually thinking about it, how to like telling people your skills, you're
Yes.
actually losing like business in your house,
Yeah.
because they will know how to do their makeup. You'll end up not having clients.
Okay.
So I decided to like, okay, let me just charge people. I have certain hours that I charge them and all that.
Okay.
And yeah.
But how has that been going for you? Do you get people coming to you, or, you know, people prefer teaching themselves just like you did, just like you started? How is it going for you? Are people coming to you? Are people supporting you?
Well, people came, but those are like the prices for tutorials.
Yeah.
But problem with the challenge.
Yes.
And happily people my age, and it's a bit expensive for that. So, but like they're like, just give us some time to say. So right now, I haven't had like tutorials for one-on-one tutorials with someone.
Okay, let's now talk about the challenges you came across. You know, being a young MUA, people take advantage of you, or anything in general that you came across that you felt like this was tripping me somehow. You know, let's talk about that.
Okay, firstly, I started making a poster. God, those Instagram stories, you know, it looked quite funny, but okay. And then I had supporters on Facebook, like, Facebook must support. Like,
I know that.
Exactly.
I know that.
But I struggled with clients. I started doing my makeup. I started my business on February, and then February and March I only had 2 clients. And the first client is someone I know, so she was supporting me.
Yeah.
You know? So I'd say my first client in like 2 months. And then after that I was like, should I give up? Should you know what? One thing I learned is that you need to be patient when it comes to
everything.
Exactly, when you starting something new and something like you're not even sure about what
you're not sure how people will adapt to it, so you need to be patient. Yes,
be patient. And yeah, man, after those few clients I started getting clients like slowly, but then right now, hey, people just call me like this. You know? But then man, I really struggled a lot and happy. Even transport, you know, like maybe if I have to have like 5 clients, if I had 5 clients today, I'll have to maybe cancel 2 or 3, because like I travel to taxi, it's time consuming also. Another challenge is going to get transport. You know,
maybe we can tell
exactly.
somewhere out there.
One of your viewers will do that.
Hey. Okay, I love your confidence. Let's get to the part where you now came up with the idea of starting to charge your clients for transport fare.
Okay, now, well, I wouldn't say there's a change. I've been charging my clients.
You've been doing it?
Yes, I've been charging my clients. And I don't take extra money out of the transport fees. Like, my charger takes yeah, I do that. Others complain. I'm like, no, I need to take 2 taxis from
Yeah.
so they need to understand. Now I'm like, okay, for nothing, it's fine. But then I charge car takes, like transport fee, takes. I don't charge extra.
What would you say is your legit target audience? What kind of people or what age of people do you attract?
Teenagers. Okay, let me say from 18 years who are around you.
Okay.
Maybe like 18 to 30 years old, because like making metric dance, people better metric dance, graduations, weddings, people going out to party, you know. So obviously I don't want 12 years in So from 18 years. Yeah.
Okay, let's now talk about more exciting things. Success. When did you realize that, okay, this is becoming a bit successful, you know, or maybe this is actually blooming for me? When was that point in your life?
I would say, round about June, July. Yeah.
This year.
I started this year February, and
wow.
Right now, okay, it's August, right?
It's August now.
Exactly. And then like, the support that I'm getting,
it's
the
massive,
clients that I'm getting, and it's like literally just been 6 months.
Yeah.
And already I can see a success through my business, you know. And like it translates like people I don't even know, even people from Nelspruit. I'm like, I can't even come there.
That's huge.
Exactly, like especially on Instagram, it's a huge platform. So I get clients from other provinces, but unfortunately, for like right now,
you can't get there.
Exactly. So like, yeah, man, I can see my business being successful. I'm not saying it's there yet, but
it's going there.
It's going there.
Yes.
I can see that it's going there, and very fast. Yeah, because it's been months.
Let's talk about, you mentioned earlier on that you're a pastor's kid, right? Let's talk about the fact that I know how pastors can be. You're a pastor's kid, and with that being said, I'd like to think they want you to have your life aligned, you know. They wouldn't want you to go astray with anything that doesn't have to do with academics. What did your father say when he heard that you want to go into the beauty industry?
Well, my father, he never really had a problem with it. But one thing about my father, okay, it's not really about me being a pastor's kid, just my father, like being my father.
Yes.
He's very overprotective. So he really doesn't like it. And the only problem he has is just me traveling alone.
Yeah.
Sometimes he helps, so he helps me get transport, like he's a guy, you know. And yeah, man, honestly, being a pastor's kid, I wouldn't say like it affects the whole thing, like my beauty industry. It doesn't really affect it. And okay, the only thing I would say is that as a pastor's kid, I need to make sure that people bambona as a pastor's kid.
Yeah.
You know, like don't be, I wouldn't say wretched, but go wild.
Yeah, don't be wild.
Exactly. Yeah,
don't be the black sheep.
Yes. And yeah, man, that's all. My father and Jay, but like if I have clients, I should represent them as them. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, now we're looking at the brighter things, the future. What are your future goals? What are your long-term goals? What are your near-term goals? I mean, where do you see okay, let's start here. Where do you see promise in the next coming 6 months?
6 months, I'll be opening my salon. And yeah, right now I'm busy planning on how to design the whole thing. and okay, that is 6 months, right? And then a year or so, I'll be selling eyelashes. I'll also be selling eyelashes. And also gated weaves. I know you girls love weaves. Yeah, I'll be doing that and happy looking at weaves and then I'm just here to provide for all of you girls.
So Promise isn't just looking into makeup alone. No. You're looking into the entire industry of beauty.
Exactly.
Okay, that's nice. That's really nice.
And then doing like nails, maybe I will hire someone
who's gonna work at your salon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And man, I see myself, I'm not dead. You one of those Instagram pages like body celebrity more. Even how about makeup artist and then how about promise everything, promise. I want that, and happy. I also want to start a beauty school.
So these are your long-term goals now. Yes.
And have a beauty school, let other people also learn and also start their own businesses, and maybe I would say my maybe top 10, if not top 5 learners, they will also have the opportunity to they'll be guaranteed a job immediately after
graduating.
Exactly. I have a lot, man. I planned a lot.
Okay, so who would you say is that one celebrity that you'd like to work on their face, put your art on their face?
Oh, Natasha Taha.
What her?
I just love the way she is. Her skin, she's not too yellow, she's not too dark, I just love,
so that's the one celebrity.
Exactly, the one. Exactly. Even her style, the way she is, I would love to. Hope she's watching.
She'll be watching. Don't worry, watching. Okay, so who is that one makeup artist that you say, you know what, I look up to that person and I want to be like her, or I want to be more than she's doing?
Well, okay, makeup artist she's not in South Africa.
Yeah.
She's
abroad.
Exactly. She's Stormzy. Yeah, that makeup artist. Her makeup,
is she also into makeup alone, or is she into other beauty products?
She's a makeup artist only.
Okay.
Yeah, and on Instagram, body makeup she also made motivational quotes and all that. She's using platform makeup and help other people emotionally. I just love the way she does it, the way she's tackling the whole thing. And then besides that, even her makeup it's flawless. Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say are the steps that you're going to take? You mentioned that your goal to get to building a salon in the next coming 6 months. What are the steps that you're going to take to get there?
Okay, first of all, salon yakane. I'll be working from my parents' house. The other one, not the one
Okay.
So right now I just have to clean up more or save money for equipment and to create the whole thing. And also one thing I know, whenever you want to start something, you need to research,
Exactly.
If I were to open my own salon, So I want to do that, and I also have a best friend with a game consumer and with a Jijo. She can also come, do the same thing, chill, eat, and man, right now I'm just planning to right now I'm just saving money for everything, and
Okay, so there might be one of my viewers out there who says, you know what, I'd like to go look out for Promise work, what she does, and how she does her things. Please give them your handles.
Okay. On Instagram, I am the Melanin G. On Facebook, I'm Promise Macheke, and I portray to on Instagram. I have tutorials like makeup reels. I have my clients. My clients are there. If you wanna okay, Promises work. Just go to my Instagram and at the Melanin G.
Okay. Now I want you to give advice to a young girl who's watching this episode and they're thinking to themselves that, you know what, I actually want to follow Hlengiwe's footsteps. I want to go into makeup. What are your words to them?
First of all, don't pressure yourself. Be patient, and wherever you wanna get to, you want to feel more very fast, you know. So you need to be patient with yourself and have other people that support you. You won't be like how long it's a really one. Have people that will support you, and yeah, man, you'll be okay.
Wow, that's it from Promise Hlengiwe Majeke. You heard it from her. Be patient with yourself and be with people who support you. From me and Getting Real with Lisedi Precious, this is us saying goodbye. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. From me, the original Mustadi in the making, this is me saying goodbye. God bless.